Good morning, lovelies. I've got a channeled message. You are calling in something long-lasting for the world to see. Something with deep roots that last the test of time. The kind of roots that support other growth in other areas too, not just yours. Consciousness and abundance spreading like wildfire, I heard. I can see it sprouting and growing beneath the surface and then bursting above ground in all these different areas simultaneously. It will catch everyone off guard and seem as if it came from almost nowhere. But God knows that these things have been in the works for some time now. You've been sowing these seeds and nurturing their growth in a very intentional manner, and now your seeds are about to sprout and grow. Not only that, but they are about to go through about 10 stages of growth in a very short amount of time that will astonish everyone around you. Prepare yourselves. To those around you, this is going to seem like a fluke or a mistake. But you and God will know that you worked so hard for this and that you deserve every amazing thing that is coming your way. Your bank account is about to explode with activity. You're going to have to open multiple. You are going to have to hire an attorney to protect you and your ideas. You will need to copyright your ideas and projects because you are not going to be invisible anymore. Get ready to explode onto the scene with a splash that is going to intimidate and appear to even interrupt a lot of people around you. And mind you, the word explode, I don't think I really use it very much at all. So the fact that it showed up like 8 times, I didn't count, but it showed up a lot in this channel message. That's what it's going to feel like, an explosion. It's going to feel powerful. And when it said it's going to even interrupt a few people, explosions, and there's a train in the distance right now, explosions interrupt a lot of things. Obviously, this isn't the kind of explosion that's going to do physical damage, but it is going to upturn a lot of things in a lot of different areas, okay? Not everyone will be happy with your come up, so be prepared to cut some people out if you haven't already. Make sure to listen to your intuition, and don't worry about whether it makes sense from a logical perspective. Your gut instinct and intuition are the main things guiding you, and you are asked to heed their guidance, especially at this delicate time. So there are a few different parts of that message that were really kind of unusual. The part about the bank accounts. These types of messages don't come in often, and the part about the attorney, like when they come in, I pay attention. And I remember this when it came. It was just like, whatever you're doing, push it aside. This is coming in. It was like a train. Just get out of the way, make room. So I'm taking it very seriously. And whoever this is for, I suggest that you do the same. And if you're in my collective, you've probably heard something like this from a few different readers over the course of the last few months. You know, you might have made a little space and then kind of pushed it aside because it didn't seem real after a certain amount of time, but I'm being told that you need to start looking at it from a different perspective. Don't push it away assuming that it's not real because something hasn't materialized just yet. That doesn't mean that it's not materializing. And the part, I just want to actually go back to the part about it spreading up like wildfire, the roots under the earth, and then it all comes up at once. Picture it like that, because that's how it was shown to me. It was like a network of roots underneath the surface of the ground, and they were traveling all around. And it's like at the same time, these roots are going to start sprouting. So it's not going to be in just one area. It's going to be in multiple different areas. And it's not just going to impact you in a positive way. It's going to impact the collective, the community, your community, local community, you know, and distant, because of how broad these roots were. To my understanding, the way I saw it was kind of like the way that fungi works. You know, they have these spores, I don't know what they're called. This isn't my specialty, but they communicate underground with each other, and they pass nutrients and other resources underground to plants and trees. So I feel like this is us, you know, the people in my collective. We're all doing this. We're spreading these roots and these systems of communication and these resources underground. So when they pop up to the surface, people around you might they're not going to understand that you've been building this network underground on a spiritual level and on an emotional level for a long time. Your labor is about to pay off. Those fruits are about to come to the surface. You are about to be blessed with a harvest. So get ready, okay? Set aside your doubt. Set aside your fear. You know, if you've been living in a really stagnant state, if you haven't really had a lot going on in the external world, but you've been doing a lot in the internal and the spiritual, get ready for things to start exploding into the physical. And it might not always feel comfortable. It might challenge you in a lot of ways. It's going to challenge people around you for sure. And that might be the part that challenges you. But either way, breathe into it and get ready for some action, baby, because it is coming. And I just heard the eclipse season is triggering this. Be prepared to let some things go and be prepared to let some things flourish, baby, okay? I love you, and I'll see you next time.